Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I am Nancy Quinn, and I am here with my associate coach, Lesley Myrick. We help you make money as interior designers and get the confidence to do what you need to do to run a profitable, happy business, right? Simple, but complicated, don't you think?
Understatement of the year. Yes.
Yeah. Simple but complicated. Easy. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Lesley, I didn't finish my whole Instagram, or it didn't go live properly for me.
Mine didn't either. Technology, man.
You didn't either?
Nope. I hit go live and it just kind of closed it down.
Oh, I actually forgot to press the final buttons. It looks like you're live to me on my side.
Awesome.
Okay, so anyway, we're live in a couple of places. We're not sure where right now, but let's get into it. Today, we want to talk to designers about how scary it is to put their face on social media as a designer and putting yourself out there. It's different, isn't it? Like, it's a little scary in the beginning.
It's very vulnerable.
It's very vulnerable. I'm going to tell
imposter syndrome and feel like everyone else knows what they're doing and they're comfortable, and we're just the ones that don't know what we're doing and don't want to be on camera.
Exactly. So I'm going to tell a little story to start out this topic, because I think it's important for everyone to know that when you watch someone else on social media, you think, oh my God, it's just so easy for them. They're an extrovert. They like doing this. They like being out. Like, no, it's not like that at all for a lot of people, me included. So I used to stand up in front of hundreds of people and talk as the president of the Interior Design Society Long Island chapter with no anxiety. Yeah. Because I wasn't selling myself. I was representing an organization. Just like when I worked in banking, I managed a lot of people, and I could stand up and talk to them, sometimes with some nerves, sometimes without. But when I became a coach and started putting myself out there publicly as myself, selling myself and my skill to help people, I started having panic attacks. It was different. It was different from how I had represented myself in the past. So getting through that fear, getting past those anxiety attacks, getting past the self-consciousness of how you sound. I sound like I come from Long Island, and I do, right? How you look, getting older, getting wrinkles, not being perfect, hair. All of that stuff really freaks a lot of people out, because they're feeling like everyone's looking at them and pointing out all their faults. What do you think the reality of that is? Tell everybody.
Nobody is paying as much attention to that as you think. Everyone's busy worrying about themselves and admiring people who have the courage to show up online and show their face.
Yes. And that's really the first thing people say. Like, I actually went to a speaking coach to get past that anxiety and learned a lot of skills that we now teach other people, right? To help them get past it. So there's tons of things you can do. So the first thing is, we're trying to tell you, we understand this is not easy and it takes practice. You have to practice. And in our Profit Insider Academy, we're always challenging our Academy students to practice in private, practice, send it to me, practice, put it out once, put it out in stories. So it's only 24 hours. Why is it so important? Tell everyone why it's so important to get past the fear of putting your face out there, and maybe even going to the video where they can actually hear your voice and point of view. Tell everyone.
Because people hire people. They don't hire a social media feed. They don't hire a logo and a brand. They hire you. Yes. And take it or leave it. Like, that's what it is. It's the reality. They want to connect with you. They want to know, like, and trust you. And the best way you can do that is to show up with your face. This is an annoying reality, but on my social media, month over month, the posts that do the best are the ones that have me in it. I'm like, come on, what about my beautiful kitchen or living room? Those do fine. People want to see them. But what really works is looking at people, looking into the camera, is talking, is showing you in your daily life, out for a walk with your dog, at a coffee shop, doing your work, just talking and giving a quick design tip into your camera.
Yes.
It's actually not that hard. The polished, super perfect, gotta have like beautifully produced video isn't what's working right now on social. It is you sitting in your car talking while you're waiting to pick up your kids at school, or you in a showroom showing, oh my gosh, I just found these wallpapers. Like, I cannot wait to use these in a project. That is what people are craving, is feeling like they're kind of in with you. Like, they know you. Like they're behind the scenes with you.
You know, we talk about this all the time. Like, think about when you invite someone into your house to work long term. You're not talking about a appliance repairman who's coming in, repairing and leaving, and you have to deal with them for 2 hours or something like that. You're talking about interior design where I'm inviting you into my house to look under my cabinets, in my closets, right? See my walls, see my family, expose myself and my weaknesses and my idiosyncrasies and all the things that I want to do at my house to you.
Yeah.
I got to know that I like you and I trust you and that you're going to understand what I'm going through in life, no matter what stage I'm at, that you're the designer for me and my family, right?
And they want to see when you show up that you are who you showed on the internet. I had a client once, I showed up for a consultation and he looked sort of surprised. He's like, you look exactly like your photo. And I was sort of thinking, I hope so, man.
Isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
But that's the thing is we get a beautiful headshot done and then it rides us through for 10 years because we've aged and we're busy and we love that photo of us and it's this ideal. And that's actually going to turn off clients and really erode trust is when the person that shows up at their door is not the person they've seen online.
Yes.
Showing you like you're not fooling anybody. When you show up, they're going to see your 40-year-old face instead of your 30-year-old face on your website or social media bio. Just be you and show up and be who you are. That speaks volumes to clients. They trust you because they've seen you and you look and act and talk just like the person they've gotten to know on the internets.
Yeah, and you know it's funny. I'm the worst, right? Every time a new picture goes up of me, I'm like, oh my God, get rid of my wrinkles. And I'm like, oh my God, you got rid of too many of my wrinkles. I don't look like me anymore. This balance. So in other words, now let's just put ourselves out there exactly the way we are and stop being so self-conscious about who we are. We've lived a lifetime to get to where you are, right? And it's okay to look like you look, sound like you sound. You are not hired as a supermodel. You are hired as a designer. I was not hired, right? I remember that's what my coach said to me. Like, did they hire you as a supermodel to stand on that stage and just look pretty? I'm like, no. And she's like, they hired you to teach. I'm like, yes. She said, so you taught? I'm like, yeah. And it was good. So focus on what you're teaching. Focus on what you're sharing with your audience. Don't focus on yourself, your looks, your hair not being perfect. I mean, now, because I've walked through the fear, I've ignored the fear. I don't care anymore what people say because I'm doing my thing and I'm helping people. And you've got to get eventually to that point to really feel free. That doesn't mean you stop trying to be authentic. You still try with your videos to do the best you can, but remember why you're doing it. You're doing it because of that know, like, and trust factor. When people get on my calendar and I start talking to them, they think they already know me because I put myself out there and they feel like I think you're the right coach for me because I relate to the way you communicate, same as you. So if you're an interior designer, the people hiring you want to relate to your style. And not just the style of how you design, but your personality style has to meld well with them, ideally, right? We always talk ideally, and that's always the goal. The way to attract more of your ideal client is by putting yourself out there. So you attract same in essence, right?
Yep. I love that you talked about attracting ideal clients because I feel like right now there is a bit of a slowdown.
Yeah.
And what people often do is pull back. Like, well, I can't afford to keep doing social media or hiring out. So I'm going to pull back or I'm going to stop social so I can focus on this or save money. This is the time. Double down, make a story every day, get on there. I'm telling you, it is already making a difference in my business in the current economy.
Yes.
I have a goal like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I need to do just a quick Instagram story, whether it's me on video, whether it's a photo of something. I need to be showing up with more of the raw, unfiltered, behind the scenes.
Yes.
It's already having an impact. And if that's not enough motivation, I promise you, many, many, many designers are scared and pulling back and hiding right now. And you can really, really put yourself above the crowd. And then when people are more stable, ready to start projects, you're the one that's been there the whole time. They've connected with you and you're the easy choice.
Yes, you're the easy choice because they heard one of your Instagram reels the other day and it talked right to their kitchen problems, right? Or right, it really matters. Amelia wrote, hold on, let me see what she wrote. You already know I love everything you're saying here. Spot on, ladies.
Yep.
Thank you. Our social media person, right? It's important to show up consistently and authentically. As a matter of fact, I owe Amelia a couple of videos because, right, I'm falling down on the job. You are in charge of putting on your big boy and big girl pants and getting your marketing done. Your marketing has to be done every single week.
Yeah.
Period. End of story. No excuses. You're a business owner. You're an entrepreneur. If you are not able to figure out how to get your marketing done consistently, that's a reflection to a potential client that you would not be able to manage a job well because you're unorganized, right? So there's twofold here. We want you to get out there so people start knowing you are the expert that they need for their job. And we want you to do it baby steps. Start out, and I'll give you a couple of extra tips here. Start out by recording yourself on your own phone, 30 seconds, right? We want a hook, something that you're saying, hey, did you ever wonder what is an absolute essential in your new kitchen? A hook, something to get their attention. Let me tell you 3 tips on the things that are essential that you should be thinking about. Boom, boom, boom. And then a call to action. Get on my calendar to discuss your design project. There's a link in my bio, right? Okay. Simple, guys. Don't make it complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. And like Lesley said, behind the scenes, walking through a showroom, walking through a client's home with their approval, showing the behind the scenes that you're working on a floor plan, you're working on an elevation, a mood board. Show that stuff. Show your face, show the thing. Then just type over it if you have to. Get yourself baby steps, more and more visibility. It's going to help your business. It's going to bring in more of your ideal client. And it's something you all have to be doing, especially in this economy. Not that you have to go live, but we're trying to encourage you to get your face on social media because it matters to the livelihood of your business.
It does. And in addition to that design-centric content, and I love that really quick video tip you gave, hook, 3 points, and a call to action. Don't forget too, you can share more of the personal stuff, not like intimate, weird stuff, but hey, here, I'm reading this book. I am like, let me read this line to you. I thought this was so powerful. Or yesterday, I did a quick 30-second video on my little walking pad in my office talking about how a goal I have right now is to do 10 minutes of walking.
Oh, I saw that. That was adorable.
Yeah. I got a lot of like, oh my gosh, I love that. That's great. Like likes and interactions. People want to know you just as much as they want to know you, the business owner, the professional, the expert. They want to know, oh yeah, she knows how to design my kitchen. She knows exactly the 3 things I need. Oh my gosh. And she has 2 cats. I love cats. Like,
right. Or she has a dog and she loves dog, or she plays pickleball, or she loves, gardening.
Yeah.
They want to be able to say, I have a common ground with this designer. Yeah. So that's the starting point of, I'm going to call them and see if they're the right fit for my job.
I like her. I'm going to reach out to her. It's not just about the work or the professional side. It's you're selling you.
Yes. And please know we use him or her interchangeably. We know there are interior designers all over the world working. And I want you to know that you, male or female, have to be out there on a regular basis. Just be you. The only thing I always say, and I'll just throw this in, is try not to do politics out in the open as a business owner. It's just not, it's not a smart move. We've all tried it at times. It always backfires. Try to text yourself the things that you're aggravated about and don't put it out there on social media, because your ideal client is a human being with all kinds of opinions. We don't care what their opinions are. If they need us for interior design, we can be their interior designer no matter what their beliefs are, right? So be generous of spirit, put yourself out there regularly, get your face on social media, because we are living in a lurking society and people want to see you, want to understand who you are, want to understand your hobbies, and want to understand your knowledge of interior design. So present yourself that you're talking to your one ideal client. Think about, I'm talking to Jack, I'm talking to Susan, your ideal client, and say something that you think they would be interested in hearing. And that's it. That's golden. Okay. So, all right. Any final things we need to share here?
I want to give one quick bonus tip that we didn't have in our notes, but I just thought of. If you are struggling for ideas on what to share, go to your Chat GPT. Tell it about your business. I need 5 ideas for design-centric, short 30-second videos and 5 ideas on something I can share in my personal life. Let it do the hard stuff for you. Then all you have to do is show up and talk. But don't let yourself get stuck in this ideation and overthinking about, I don't know what to say. How do I say? I don't even know. I'm not going to bother. It's an excuse. Go find answers. ChatGPT can be a huge help in getting over that initial hurdle and starting to get some ideas going so that you can do this confidently.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. This was our Thursday Profitable Interior Designer broadcast. We will be back next week. Go have a great Thursday. If you need us, please go over and get us on any of our social media. Send us a message. Tell us what you're struggling with. Let's see if we can help you. Okay? And we'll talk to you.